The title of my speech is Canvas. There are so many people who know how to do this on YouTube, on the internet. I'd like to tell you I'm different, I'm special, but I'm not. This is boring, this is basic, and this takes time. But I'll show you how to create your own universe.
Ready?
I'm already going.
Yay! That's recording again. Pause it.
Go.
Go outside. I paint in a box, and the fumes are really strong, so you're gonna want to be outside. And I just do, for my first step, I do a clear coat over the entire canvas, and you want to close the garage door if you are by cars, because you don't want the fumes and the color blowing back on the cars.
Go.
You're now starting on your first planet. You are going to pick the bottom color, which for me is going to be this blue color, and you are going to spray it in a circle of the size of a cup or an old pot that you have, and so that you can cover it later in later steps. But you are going to want to shake the paint before you spray so it all comes out consistently.
Do it.
The top coat is next. So you are going to pick a color that is sort of similar to what your first color was, and you are going to spray it and fill in a circle on top. It's your universe, your choice, so you can really pick any color you want to match with the other color. But you're going to want to let that one dry for a second, as I already did, and then you're going to spray the top coat on. The next step isn't hard, it's the newspaper step. You're just going to want to take some newspaper, and about the size of your planet that you just made, you're going to want to crumple it up in your hands, and then you're going to want to spread it out on your planet, and spread it out a little bit with your fingers, just gently, and then take this off. And you should have a pretty cool design. If you're not satisfied with your design, you just crumple it back up again and pat it over the sections you want removed. Then, with your old cup or pot, you're just going to take it out of the bowl and put it over your favorite part of the section. For this next part, I'm going to repeat the first few steps 2 more times so that I can have 3 planets instead of 1 at the end. So I'm working on my second planet here, and I'm going to have to wait for this to dry for a second. So this is going to be the bottom coat for my third planet. And the top coat, since I let that dry while I was spraying the other planet. So now I'm going to do my newspaper step for my second planet. does kind of get a little messy, but it's fine. I'm sure you'll live. Okay, so then my other planet. This is the top coat going on, the top coat for my third planet. My newspaper step. And covering it with my old pot.
Go.
Okay, so lastly, I'm going to spray on my black background, and then I'm going to add the stars. If the white from the canvas starts coming through, don't worry, don't panic. Just spray over it once it dries a little bit, and it'll work. Now, for my star step, I got a glove, and I'm going to knot over my painting because I don't want to drip any unwanted too large drips on here. So I'm going to spray on a few of my fingers, about that much, and I'm going to flick paint onto my black of my canvas. You can do this step, you can do these stars as many times as you want until you get your satisfied amount of stars. And might get a little messy for this step, but that's fine. Don't forget corners, big empty black spaces that you might have missed. So now, I'm going to take off my glove, and I'm going to uncover my planets. And that is how to create your own universe in about 5-ish steps.